It began in 1932 in a quiet town called Ravenhill, deep in the forests of Pennsylvania. At the end of a long, muddy road stood an old wooden house, abandoned, broken, and forgotten by time. People said it once belonged to the Harrisons, a family who vanished overnight. No one knew why. No one dared to ask. But one summer, a traveler named Michael Gray arrived in Ravenhill. He was a writer searching for inspiration, chasing stories of ghosts and forgotten homes. The locals warned him not to go near the Harrison house. They said the house wasn't empty. It was waiting. Michael laughed it off. He thought it was superstition, small-town fear. So one evening, as the sun set behind the forest, he walked down that lonely road. The house looked almost alive in the orange light, windows like eyes staring. When he stepped inside, the air changed. It felt heavy, like the walls were breathing. His flashlight flickered, catching glimpses of old portraits on the walls. Faces scratched out, except for one. A little girl. Her eyes looked straight at him. He set up his typewriter in the dusty living room and began to write. But every time he typed a word, he heard another key press, like someone typing with him. At midnight, the house groaned. He heard footsteps upstairs, slow, dragging steps, one after another. He called out, "Hello? Anyone there?" Silence, then a whisper. "You shouldn't have come." The air turned cold. The clock in the hallway struck once, then again, 13 times. He froze. His flashlight flickered again, this time revealing a figure at the top of the stairs. A woman, pale as ash, wearing a torn white dress. Her head tilted slowly, her eyes hollow. And behind her, the little girl from the portrait. Michael stumbled back, tripped over a broken chair, and ran out of the door. But when he looked behind, the house wasn't there. Only fog, and the ticking sound of a clock fading into the night. The next morning, the locals found his car still parked outside the cafe. His typewriter was recovered weeks later, in the middle of the forest, covered in dirt and ash. On the paper, there were only 3 words. The house waits. No one ever went back to Ravenhill after that, and some say, when the wind blows from the north, you can still hear the sound of typing, coming from deep within the tree.